Okay, what is going on, everybody? This is your boy Juggernaut097 bringing you guys a new video today. And I haven't really made a whole new video this week, so sorry with how much videos I have been putting out this week. I'm going to try to get back on a better basis of doing that this week here. I still got some Survivor Series to review. I'm going to review some of those before Survivor Series next Sunday. That's crazy. So yeah, we got a show tonight. We got Impact Wrestling tonight, and then next week we got Survivor Series. There's been a lot of wrestling lately, and it's been pretty fun. No, but right now I'm going to be doing my Impact Wrestling Turning Point 2020 predictions, and Turning Point is going to be live on Impact Plus. It's going to be one of their monthly specials, which I kind of like that they're doing these like little live specials. So this month is going to be Turning Point, and then in December it's going to be Final Resolution, and then of course then they'll actually have a real pay-per-view. So these are kind of like these, they like to have these little specials, like WWE Network does. Which before we get started with these predictions, I kind of want to talk about, they just recently updated the Impact Plus, or they call it Impact Wrestling now, whatever it's called, Impact TV or something like that, which everybody's been having issues with that. And, including myself, because I subscribe to the network and I haven't been able to log in, but, besides everything else that's been going on, this is the only, going on with Impact, this is really the only kind of negative thing I have to talk about Impact, really. But if you guys are trying to figure out how to log into your account, go to impactplus.tv, and I'll have a link down in my description so you guys can go able to log in better. Because if you're trying to go on from Impact Wrestling, it's going to not let you log in. And you probably need to call support or something. But that's really the only negative thing I really have to talk about Impact, because Impact's been pretty good. And people go they're so quick to write off Impact because they think about the negative things. But other than that, really the only things that kind of been going wrong with TNA or, Impact is kind of sometimes they have technical difficulties on their shows, but the wrestling product has been pretty decent. Not really anything to complain about. I've been enjoying it, especially in the main event scene with Swan being world champion. I like that. Sami Callihan with him there. What else we got? We also up this week we have the women tag team, the Knockouts tag team titles are coming back. The tournament's starting this Tuesday, which that's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to see some. I think there's going to be 8 teams in it. Yeah, 8 teams. So that's going to be pretty cool to watch. The tag team division's doing really good right now with the North. We got the North and the Gibb brothers wrestling tonight. That's going to be fun. What else we got? I love stuff what Rohit Raju is doing with the X Division title. It's hilarious. So Impact's been doing pretty good as of recent. I've been enjoying it. And even the whole murder investigation of Johnny Bravo, who murdered Johnny. So I think it's fun though. But let's quit wasting time. Let's get started with these predictions. So let's go ahead and get started with the first match we have is the Defeat Rohit Challenge. I don't really know who's going to come out. So it's an open challenge, so anybody could come out. But okay, so I don't think it's going to be Chris Bay. Okay, I don't think it's going to be Willie Mack because he already has a match with Moose. TJP lost. So I've been thinking, I think we might see a return from somebody. And since TJP can't get a shot, I was thinking maybe Manic or Suicide, whatever they call him. I think it might be him. And I think that Rohit Raju is going to lose his title no matter what, no matter who it is. But I think it's going to be Manic or Suicide. Did they call him Manic or so? I don't know. I think it's gonna be Manic who comes out to to accept the challenge because TJP can't accept it, and then he takes off the mask and hey, and then of course Rohit will be upset. But yeah, I think that Rohit's gonna lose the title here. I mean, it's been fun seeing Rohit as a champion, but I think he's gonna lose though. That's not much else to say about that match. And then the next match we have is Eddie Edwards versus Daivari. Just this match just got made recently. There's really no storyline behind this. I'm surprised that Eddie Edwards doesn't really have a big storyline going into the show. But I'm going to say Eddie Edwards wins here. But I could see I could see Ken Shamrock getting involved, trying to help Daivari win. Or Sami Callihan coming out. Because since they've been continuing their feud a little bit, which is feud, they kind of have an on and off relationship. Sometimes they, mix and mingle with each other. They always had this feud going on with Sami Callihan and Eddie Edwards. But I would say Eddie Edwards wins. I mean, he's just too hot right now and Daivari, he doesn't need to win. So give Eddie Edwards the win here. And then the next match we have is, so we have Chris Sabin and James Storm taking on Team XXL. I think this is going to be a fun match. Of course, Alex Shelley, he got taken out. He's with his injury. I don't know if it's kayfabed or if it's a real injury. I don't know about that. But, Chris Sabin doesn't have a partner, and, after what we've been seeing with, AC Romero and Larry D, attacking Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin hasn't had a partner, and then this week we saw an Impact. He was drinking with James Storm, and James Storm said, "Yeah, I'll be a partner." So that's cool. We're gonna see James Storm and Chris Sabin tag up together. That's gonna be really fun. That is going to be really fun. But I'm going to say Chris Sabin and James Storm win. I mean, why would you have them lose here? Like, there's no point in having James Storm lose on his second match back in Impact. So I say have them win here. And then the next match we have is Brian Myers versus Swoggle. This is an interesting match. I mean, Swoggle, he's kind of came back to professional wrestling to kind of redefine his career. He's caused the land, Impact Wrestling as the land of misfits, and he's one of those misfit toys. And, Brian Myers and Swoggle, they used to, go back. They go back way, way, way back. Used to be friends, but now they're not anymore because Brian Myers has really changed. He's the most professional wrestler. He's being this big bad guy. I say Brian Myers wins. I mean, that's gonna be really interesting because Swoggle is no slouch. Like even though he's really small, he can work pretty good. I mean, for one of the biggest little men in professional wrestling, I think it'll be pretty interesting. I mean, it's not gonna be anything like a barn burner, like a 5-star match, but I'll say Brian Myers wins because why slow down his momentum, So Brian Myers here. And then next we have is, let's see, what match we're going to talk about. Okay, so next we have is the team of Tennille Dashwood and Jordynne Grace taking on Rosemary and Ty Valkyrie. So, this is one of those makeshift teams, kind of put together teams with Tennille Dashwood and Jordynne Grace. They'll probably be going into the tournament together. Probably one of the favorites also because, two great teams, two great competitors. But then again, if you have two great competitors, even though they're great, I just feel like, their egos will get in the way of each other. And then when you're going up against somebody who's teamed for a while and they work together very well, like Rosemary and Ty Valkyrie, even though that sometimes they don't get along, I feel like that Rosemary and Ty Valkyrie are going to come away with a win here because, like I said, Tennille Dashwood and Jordan Grace, they don't always get along eye to eye and, two big egos. Even though they're great, great wrestlers, they just sometimes, when you have great people, they just don't mesh well together. But yeah, give me Rosemary and Ty Valkyrie to win here. But this tag team tournament is going to be really interesting. I'm excited to see the Knockouts titles to be back. And hopefully they just don't throw them on someone random. Like, I actually want them to put some good booking into this and actually have some good teams together. I mean, I'm probably going to have Rosemary and Ty Valkyrie. Probably going to have Jordan Grayson, Tennille Dashwood. Probably have Havoc and Havoc and Nevaeh. And then we'll probably have Kiera Hogan and I can't remember her partner's name. But yeah, her partner. And some more teams in there. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, though, to see what they do on Tuesday. And then the next match we have is Moose versus Willie Mack. And I don't think this is for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think it is. I don't know why he's still carrying that around. But I like what Moose has been doing as of recent. He's kind of been controlling his own narrative. He hasn't really been caring what people think about him as of recent, which is pretty good. Ever since that EC3 match, and he's beaten a lot of stars. Ever since coming to Impact, he's always beating down these old stars like Tommy Dreamer. And now he's being a Willie Mack, and I like the stuff that he's doing here. I really do, and I have a feeling that he's going to be world champion really soon here. Maybe I think in 2021 that he'll be a world champion in TNA, which is crazy. He hasn't been a world champion yet, but give me Moose for the win here. Moose wins, and then the next match we have is. We got the Impact World Tag Team Championships on the line. We got the North defending the titles against the Good Brothers. Oh, this match is hard. This is a hard match here. You know what? I'm going to say the Good Brothers win. I mean, they're just a hot tag team right now. And I thought they were going to win it at Bound for Glory. But they came up short there. But they're not coming up short this time. No, they're not. We're going to have new Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers. Yeah, they're going to be new champions. This could be a fun match. This could possibly be match of the night. So yeah, give me the Good Brothers here. And then next we have is Su Yung defending the Knockouts Championship against Deonna Purrazzo, which, the whole Kylie Ray situation, which Kylie Ray, she's retired as of wrestling for now, which kind of sucks. But, this match can go either way. Like, both these women are really hot right now. I think that Su Yung is going to retain. And then Deonna Purrazzo, she's just going to become crazier. So, yeah, give me Su Yung for the win here. And then next we have is the main event for the Impact World title. We got Rich Swan defending the title against Sami Callihan. And this rivalry goes way back. It goes way, way back. I kind of like how they're doing this. But I'm going to say that Rich Swan is going to retain this title because why make him lose after just winning it as of recent? I don't think Sami Callihan needs it right now. Yeah, so give it to Rich Swan. But I think it's going to be interesting with, who people can get involved. Like, we got Ken Shamrock can get involved. We have Chris Bay, which has this week he was working with Sami Callihan. But also we have, the Rascals helping out Rich Swan here. Which, the Rascals, they're going to be, this Tuesday is going to be their last match on Impact, which is crazy. So I don't know if it's a storyline, but I heard that they're actually getting released from the company. So, man, that's going to be a big loss to lose the Rascals. But who knows where they're going to go. I hope they don't go to WWE because I don't want them to get ruined in WWE, but I don't know where the Rascals are going to go. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here, see if people get involved. Hopefully nobody gets involved. I want this to be a good match. Yeah, but give me Swan to retain his world championship here. But yeah, that was all the matches for Turning Point 2020 that's going to be on the Impact Plus network. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good show. But if this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos, please smash that subscribe button. And also go follow me on Twitter at TheTrueJSB. And go follow me on Instagram, TheTrueJSB. And add me on Snapchat if you want to. TheTrueJSB98. And this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.